Yo, YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Frank Nitty. We back with another video. Checking in. I know I've been gone for a couple days because I had to get some things, you know what I'm saying, together and all the extra stuff. But here we go with another day with USA. I actually ended up, when I went out there to Arkansas, I ended up getting stuck. I don't know about Arkansas being one of our, hot spots. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I went out there and I got stuck, like no BS. It was no loads pulling out that day within 150 miles. Well, I'm not gonna say that. It was no loads pulling out that was actually paying something. They had someone had to dead head up to Iowa. It was a load coming out of Iowa going back to Missouri for $300. I wasn't doing that. So I did a 34, picked up a load out of Kansas. No, I picked a load up out of Missouri. Took their load to North Carolina for $2,800. I blew $700 in fuel. Fuel is high right now, and it's understandable. But at the same time, I always thought that rates move with the fuel. So, not with the fuel, but with the economy. So if the economy is the way it is, brokers and all of that, they will actually pay more so that you can, make decent money off the load and still, be comfortable. USA do have competitive rates to a flea market because with the trucking, with the trucking industry, we do this over and over. Like, go to different load boards and do this and do that, and the loads are not there. The loads are not the same. The loads are not competitive with other trucking companies. When we look at some of our loads versus when they go over and you look at a load board and they paying $1,000, $2,000 more than, everybody else, then there's no way that you competing with them. The only way that you could possibly have competitive rates is if you're underbidding everybody and getting the bottom of the barrel loads. And for drivers to keep taking loads and you're not even getting $1 a mile, it's pointless. What are you doing? This dude doing a whole bunch of maneuvering for what? He left from over there to come over here, did a U-turn. I hope you ain't bought the back up next to me. Not with no reefer unit. I'm gonna turn this music up and you gonna move because you're not gonna be able to sleep. But with the way the rates is from other load boards, and you look at USA, it's like, yeah, Frank, just leave. But let me tell you what ended up happening. Somebody threw all the decent idea before, and I did not take it and grab it. So the money that I was using, the money that I was saving into my time off account, was supposed to be spent to move my truck. Once again, I did not pay attention that they was not taking the truck payment out of my settlement. They was taking it out of the account for 2 whole months, and I did not authorize nobody to do that. So once again, now I just took it into consideration, and I made the action to tell them to no longer take money out of my settlements for a time off account because they keep using the money for what they want to use it for. That's what stopped me from moving this time. But now I'm in a process where I done figured something out, and it's possibly time to slide because there's no reason why fuel should be hitting on our pockets like this. And then when you have company drivers on the same board as us, I pay too much for a truck and I have too many expenses to be fighting for loads with company drivers. Not gonna happen. The thing is, a company driver will go for the miles. Will go for the miles. I'm going for less miles, more revenue. Why am I competing? They can say all day long, we got competitive rates. You do not have to compete with company drivers. You don't. Yes, you do. You have to compete with company drivers. Coming over here, somebody made a statement as far as saying, well, when you first got here, you was happy, but then the rates started going up. Bruh, this dude is tripping. This dude tripping. Somebody said in administration, you was happy when you first got here, but then the fuel started going up. Everybody's unhappy. Damn right, because the rates are not moving with the economy at all. Fuel surcharge on a load that I took a week ago, 400 miles, fuel surcharge was $99. If you even did any type of math, that fuel surcharge, I've never seen fuel surcharges as low as over here. Paying tonneau, however you want to put it, tractor not used, paying that. I think they don't stop doing it, because if you, not just me, but other drivers, you book a load, you go get the load been put on another carrier truck or whatever like that. I done had it to where people say, yeah, they gave that to a company driver, yeah, that's on Warner truck, yeah, that's on JB Hunt. You done drove all these deadhead miles to go pick up a load, and the load is not ready, it's not even yours no more. It just canceled. They'll tell you cancel, but they put it on somebody else's truck. Tonneau, tractor not used, is supposed to be $150. But if you deadhead 150 miles, 200 miles somewhere, and that trailer is not there, that 150 wasn't nothing but gas money. And then you might be shit out your whole day. You might not get a load. Because we have so many dry spots, it's hard for you to even maneuver anywhere to make any type of money for the day. What I've been trying to do is pick up a load and deliver the load, just so that if I can minimize, if my minimum a day is 500 to the pocket, I'll be cool. But right now, that's real rocky. I delivered a load Tuesday in North Carolina. I delivered it Tuesday, the one that was paying $2,800. I got all the way here. It's no loads coming out of the area at all until tomorrow. So that's another day wasted. Tomorrow is Thursday. So I pick up Thursday. The only thing that I could possibly see that was paying the most money coming out of North Carolina was going back to Atlanta for $700. Why? You got Charleston, you got Charlotte, you got Fayetteville, Raleigh, Winston-Salem, Salisbury. You got all these major places where freight constantly moves through North Carolina, and we have nothing. Sit around, you wait a little bit. I checked in South Carolina, nothing. Atlanta, everything that I seen I was paying pretty decent, going to Alachua or Miami. I'm not deadheading 600 miles back out of there the way the fuel is. They used to be good when fuel was like $3 and some change, but now I'm not doing a deadhead. It's another load coming out of Tennessee that was picking up. The load picked up on 11, but it didn't deliver in Jacksonville until the 14th. Really, it's like you just get stuck. And then people say, like we used to say all the time, go back to Kansas. All right, you get to Kansas. Just like I was in Kansas. Nothing decent coming out that was over $2,000. Soon as you get to maneuvering, it seemed like the big loads hit at the end of the week. But the thing is, why do I always have to be in one spot at the end of the week? You know, especially with the way, you know, once again, fuel. And then in order for me to get over to that area, it take me damn near a week coming out of Atlanta. Because I have to pick a load up that's possibly taking me to Indiana, Ohio, PA, Illinois. Get one of them areas. Then you have to take you a load that's going to take you across. So, well, you pick a load up one day, you might be on that load 2 days. Or it might deliver the next day. So let's just say next day delivery. Pick up Monday, deliver it Tuesday. Wednesday, you got something. Wednesday, deliver that Thursday, or it might deliver Friday morning. Your whole week is already gone by the time you get over there. So then they stopped us for even scanning loads in that we delivered on Monday. So that hurt too. So the fuel raised, loads the same, and we still not even able to top our week off with the load that we deliver Monday. Who's really packing the money here? You got some drivers, oh, they making decent money, they doing this, they doing that. I don't know how some of these dudes is doing it. As much as I look at the board and the other drivers look at the board, and as many of us talk to each other, for somebody to say, yeah, like I gross $20,000, you are one lucky motherfucker if you can come over here and gross $20,000 consistently. Even if I was running the Northeast all week, and I done did it plenty of times, I book up my loads throughout the week in the Northeast, I'm probably still around 8,000, 9,000 gross. Minus the fuels, the tolls, and all of that extra, you're probably still gonna take home like 35. I don't see it. And I don't even see how you can do it coming from Cali, because I don't really see big loads coming out of Cali like that. Somebody posted a load from Spring Hill going to, if I'm not mistaken, it was Phoenix, Arizona. That's the end of the week, 1,500 miles. How much fuel you about to blow on it? Yeah, it's paying $79, but are you gonna get stuck? Are you gonna be able to get a load coming out? Do you have to deadhead? It's like, now these days you have to put in every factor. Now, if you got that 7,000, and the thing is, them loads not always there. That's like a surprise load. That's why when loads pop up like that, people go and post the loads like, oh, here's a load for you. Because it's rare to even see that. So, in order for me to see what I want to see every week, you got to make a change. If you do the same thing over and over and expect a different result every time, that's like insanity. It's insanity, because it's not gonna happen. You keep doing the same thing. Make the changes. The thing is, I was building my little truck fleet or whatever like that. If it's not consistent, it's no need for me to be here. But Frank, you just, no, I never once told nobody, go back. I never once told nobody, hey bro, come to USA. Never. Y'all watch the videos, like the experience. People came. USA started to drop, and they don't care about, to me personally, they don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no complaining, no pity party, no none of that. Personally, me, I don't feel like they care. Because if you care, you're not going to tell drivers. Like the words of Brandon Bridges, he said USA do not plan on increasing the rates on the loads. They are not changing anything. So what you get is what you got. Bottom line, if you don't like it, leave, is basically what they saying. So whatever decision you decide to make, hey, make it on your own terms. Don't listen to what I got to say. This is just my experience. Yeah, but other than that, my whole thing is I'm happy outside of truck driving. Trucking is my passion. I don't care if I got 4, 5, 100 different businesses. Like, I'ma always want to drive a truck. That's just me. I just love doing it. But I don't solely base my life off of trucking as far as my income. Because if trucking is your only income, what about retirement? What about, your kids having their own businesses? What about, expansion, generational wealth? Truck driving don't always hold generational wealth. We don't know where the hell truck driving is going to end up at. But if you're looking into, like people say, they first go to is stocks or Airbnbs or, becoming, partners with different small warehouses, being investors, getting your business credit together so you can actually invest, into some of these upcoming warehouses where you can, purchase forklifts or whatnot, levels, and they actually got to pay you a percentage every month just to use your equipment. It's different ways to make money, it's just not always truck driving. So when it come on here and then people just say all the time like, oh, Frank not making no money. Frank, I'm in the same boat with everybody else. I'm not nothing special, nothing better than the next person. No, none of that. I just share my experience. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? But there's other ways to make money. There's other things to do. Like when you get out in the truck and you go into these ships and receivers, you actually you actually run across, believe it or not, if you go into some of these shippers where your load is a broker load, they might have an office and it's one place, and I ain't gonna say it because people listen, and then they go and they, next thing you know, it's 1,000 people trying to do the same thing, just like it's a whole bunch of people with USA right now. They be having offices at some of these places where they actually, you know, they have a broker division. So yeah, they USA might broker, you know, book a load or whatever like that, but they already got a broker division. Where you picking up at? I'm not gonna speak on it, but get out, make your own, you know, own routes, your own avenues. Trucking companies are nothing but stepping stones. They teach you, you get in, consume, learn. Once you learn, process, figure out their game plan. Once you got their game plan, then boom, you build that foundation. Then you move on to something else. Start investing your money so that everything that happened behind the wheel is not really affecting your life. Just like that. But if y'all want another USA Day, you know what I'm saying, just holla at your boy. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It don't take nothing to hit that subscribe button or that like button. No, none of that. Drop down in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate y'all for watching your boy videos. It's getting dark. I'm probably gonna hop on the game because it ain't nothing to do. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, that's just the day on it. Catch up with you on the next one. Yeah.